Hi everyone, it's Monica here, and I just wanted to do a quick intro. I did the daily video and then realized that tomorrow's Friday, but I was guided to just leave the video as it is, as the message for the weekend, instead of pulling all the cards that I usually do for the weekend, because I feel like the message is clear, to the point, and it does talk about a time of transformation and release, and that does not happen overnight, so perhaps it will be extended for the entire weekend, and that's why I ended up doing this different format. But just to let you know, it's not going to be the usual weekend format, but the message is a beautiful one, and I believe it will be one that extends for the entire weekend, and even further. It's going to depend for each and every one of us. But anyway, just to let you know, and have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica, and I'm here with your daily advice for November 4th, 2016. As always, this is a general reading, looking at the energies that surround us at this time, what we need to know about these energies in order to be able to use them for our highest good. And so since we're looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for different people. For some of us, they're going to apply to our career sector. For others, in our relationships, health and well-being, personal projects, education, spirituality. So that's why I always encourage everyone to take away the message of the reading, and then apply it to your own specific situation if you feel that it speaks to that. And the November love scopes are up. Just wanted to give everyone a heads up in case you haven't checked them out. And I'm working with Stormy again, so hopefully everyone enjoys that. And if you're not interested in the astrology side, you can just fast forward to the tarot, because I always timestamp the videos, so that you can just skip over the astrology if you don't like that, okay? I just thought it would be a nice little treat, because I find it interesting, and I think that it's interesting how astrology and tarot blend together. But if you're not interested in that, you can just skip to the tarot portion, and that's absolutely fine. And so let's just look at the energy for today. It seems that for the past few days now, the messages have been about bringing the energy back to us, taking a step back from distractions or difficulties, obstacles, or other people's views, opinions, etc., and just going back within to kind of regroup and center ourselves before moving forward. And the message for today is a similar message, but it may apply a bit differently. Let's just go through the cards and see what we have. The first card that we have, representing the influence of the past on our current situation, this is the Ten of Swords. For those of you asking me, the tarot that I use in the dailies is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. And so the Ten of Swords, okay, as the influence of the past on our current situation, where we're coming from as it relates to today. The Ten of Swords is a card that talks about a much needed ending that was very difficult, necessary but very difficult, okay? So it's a very difficult end to a very difficult situation. And with the Ten of Swords, it would have been something where we felt pinned to the ground, we felt pushed into a corner, or pushed inside one little box and had to stay there. This could represent our responsibilities, or responsibilities that other people place on our shoulders that maybe are not our responsibilities actually. The swords can also represent our minds doing a number on us, okay, in terms of all our doubts and fears and insecurities, and just really keeping us frozen, okay, in fear, so that we don't trust ourselves to go for what we want to accomplish. And of course, this can be words. It can be other people's words, other people's opinions, not just our own thoughts, other people's thoughts as well, that kind of keep us frozen in fear with the Ten of Swords situation. And it's a good energy because it talks about the end of that. All right, it talks about when we take these swords out, we get up and we get going, and we leave all of this behind. Okay, we leave all these swords behind, because now we lift our heads and we can see where we're going, and we can see what's actually going on, and we can see what the best solution or what the path is for us that we need to walk on, okay? And so it's a similar energy where by taking a step back and just clearing our minds and our energy, we gain clarity. We see things more clearly, and it's simpler, okay? Not necessarily easier to know or easier to do what we want to do, but it's simpler in terms of, oh, I see what I need to do now, or I see what I've been doing wrong, or I see what I can work on, or I see what doesn't serve me. And so that's the kind of energy that we're coming from. The energy for today, we do have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is another good energy because it talks about forward movement, okay? It talks about leaving something difficult behind. All these cups lined up here are trial and error situations, or situations where we have invested everything we had, financially, mentally, emotionally, energetically. We've given it our best, and we've tried and tried again, and we haven't gotten what we wanted in return, or what we deserved in return, okay, for all our effort. With the Eight of Cups, this is talking about walking away. Again, walking away from something that is difficult, walking away from something that has drained our energy, or every other form of resources we have. And so for today, with the Eight of Cups, we are at peace, we are calm, we know what we want to do, we see the road forward, and we're starting to walk that path. So we're getting, we're starting to move in a different path, okay? And it's a better path for us because we're making progress. It's about moving forward. It's about making progress. It's about experiencing change. It's about experiencing blessings. In a more down-to-earth situation, okay, the Eight of Cups can represent walking away from a relationship, walking away from a job, walking away from a bad habit, walking away from false friends, okay? And just a choice to walk away from drama, a choice to walk away from negativity, a choice to walk away from things and people that don't deserve our time, energy, and effort. And we're moving forward, and we are lighter, okay? Our energy is lighter, and we're moving forward, and we're moving up, okay? Upwards. And with the Eight of Cups, whatever needs to end today, whatever you feel like it's time to walk away from, follow your intuition on that, follow your instinct on that. Don't feel bad about what you leave behind. With the Eight of Cups, what we leave behind, you can be sure that we've done everything we could with that situation, and it still wasn't right, and it still didn't fulfill us, or it was still bad for us, okay? We still were not getting what we wanted or what we deserved out of that situation, and we did try everything. So you can walk away, move forward with peace and confidence, not with regret and wondering what if, okay? And that's a big message. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Hermit, okay? So we have the Hermit again. And the Hermit is all about going within to heal, to think, to contemplate, to reflect about what happened, to meditate, to pray, to gain insight, a new perspective, figure things out, okay, whatever you want to call it. That's what the Hermit represents. But again, it's going within. So we are walking away from something or someone in our lives today that has not been serving us and was not good for us, okay? And we're going within. We choose to go within, and I feel like for with this energy, it's for some of us, it's like I choose to go within because I want to be happy, and so I'm going to stop what I'm doing. This doesn't fulfill me, it doesn't make me happy, and I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing differently. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing, take a step back, and think. Contemplate, meditate upon it until I understand, and then I can move forward because I know what I need to be doing. So for some of us, that's what this feels like. For others, it could be walking away from a situation in terms of job, okay? Maybe for some of us, it could be we're walking away from a situation where we are being taken for granted, or we're being overworked and underpaid. And today is all about, you know what, I've had enough, I don't deserve this, I can do better, I deserve better. And then with the Hermit, this can be talking to an expert, working with someone in recruitment. This could be getting additional qualifications, extra qualifications, training, degrees, anything like that, going back to school for something, doing more research for something, and then going back out and looking for a better job. Okay? But the Hermit is a wonderful energy because it talks about answers coming to us, solutions coming to us, a new way of understanding things, a new way of seeing things, that comes as a result of us making that conscious choice to take a step back and assess what is going on, assess what we're doing, assess what other people are doing to us, assess what situations and other people's energies are doing to us. And going through all of that and clearing that away so that we can just hear ourselves think, so that we can just hear our own intuition and remember who we are, what we want to do, what makes us happy, okay? Kind of just clearing away the clutter to just see ourselves and our path. And that's when things become clearer and simpler, okay? And from there, once we do start moving again, once we start moving forward again, we can be sure that the path we're taking will be slightly different and definitely better. And the guidance card that we have for today is Silver. The number is 27. Be persistent. So 27 adds up to a 9. So definitely some endings happening today. But once again, for the better, because we have be persistent here that says go through with this, trust your gut. You know what's best for you in this situation. You know what you need to do. Be persistent, trust your gut, follow through. Silver for me is also, because it makes me think of rain. This image makes me think of rain, and rain is all about purifying, cleansing, detoxing. Some tears may fall today, but I feel like that is release, okay? It is releasing energy, it is releasing tension, releasing sorrow, so that we can clear our energy, be a bit lighter, okay? And then seeing things more clearly, and making things a bit more simple, okay? And not necessarily easy, but definitely simple. So less confusion will make things a little easier for us. And so with Silver today, definitely go through with what you've been thinking, follow through on what you've been planning to do, whatever needs to end today, whatever needs to happen, whoever needs to leave your life, and whoever you need to walk away from, or whatever you need to walk away from. Trust your intuition. You're going to know that this is something you should do, that this is something that is good for you. And this is, be persistent just says be confident with that and follow through. It is for the better. And we then are going to go into the Hermit energy, which is also a 9, to assess, reflect upon what happened, reflect upon the situation, understand it, okay? Understanding a situation helps us release the situation and heal the situation, and then see exactly what we're supposed to do next, what would make us happy, what would fulfill us, and how we can make that happen. So that's the message for today. I feel like it's a beautiful message, talking about healing, talking about release, and changing paths for the better. So I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it truly, and I will do my best to work on the general monthlies and get them posted as soon as I can, because I want you to have them as soon as possible. So thank you again. I hope that everyone has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.